In this project, the main goal was to search in newspaper and common articles mathematical functions that represented situations of the daily life. So when I started looking out for functions, I have to say that it wasn't as easy as I thought, mainly because it was easy to find the data and graphs, but the thing that could become a little bit difficult was to analyze them. So yes, after a big research, I got information that stated a numerical problem by browsing in different types of articles and web pages. Then, for analyzing, I got to represent those numerical problems as graphs and tables by using Excel and its extensions, from which I also cut the equation that modeled the situation, and I wrote it on my results page of the report. When I had the new representations, it was easier to determine the dependent and independent variables, but in fact, I got to them since the beginning because it's a theme that we have worked throughout first semester, even in biology class. So getting through that point of view, I have to say that I didn't learn anything different that I had already learned before about variables. I think that the purpose of this project was to prove that functions and mathematical problems are all around us and that the knowledge that we have got throughout our math course is not going to stay just floating anywhere. It is going to be used in our real life. In my perspective, this central objective was achieved because I understood that maybe we don't see mathematical functions in our normal life because we aren't just paying attention to them. But when we started researching, we do understood that they were there and we don't see them. When we finally got to recognize the functions that appear to be inside the aspects of our lives, we were also able to represent and analyze them using the tools that we had developed throughout our math course, as tables of data, graphs, and equations. And for finding out this, I needed to generate strategies as the use of Excel and browsing machines. About the teamwork, I think that it was just fine. We all worked well and listened to each other if they had more ideas or if they needed anything. If I was to do another project, I think that the only thing that I would change is that we started before the report because we were at the last hour finishing it and sending it for grading. In conclusion, in this project, I learned that maths are all around us even if we don't see it clearly at the first seek.